Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Yesterday's video was the Road to Ultimate Champion League with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, so you guys know what time it is. Right now, we are going to be doing the final push to Ultimate Champion League with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, my favorite deck in the game. Now, I would say the meta is pretty tough for Xbow, but I want to show you guys that you can still have success in spite of all the giant decks, in spite of the void, if you do play well and try your best. So I'm just going to be doing exactly that today, trying my best and showing you guys how to perform with this deck even in the darkest of times. So you see a LavaHound come down. This should be fine. I'll just Xbow same lane. My cycle was a bit awkward, so I kind of had to cycle my E-Spirit to get back to it, but should be okay. Scalar Drag is kind of misplaced, actually. I can just go for my archers to snipe them, and we actually forced out a zap, which I think was unnecessary too, because that Scalar Drag was actually already going to be tanked for. I'll go for my late Tesla to snipe the Scalar Drag, and beautiful, the Loon is going to go all the way over to the Tesla, and you can see this really nice interaction here, where the second Duchess gets involved on that balloon and just melts it. Like, this Tesla placement is so helpful against balloon, and especially with that Duchess, it's even more clutch. Now, I'm going to go for the E-Spirit because actually Duchess plus E-Spirit does kill a Lava Pup, whereas Princess Towers do not have the interaction. You can't go for E-Spirit plus one Princess Tower hit to kill a Lava Pup. So that's kind of a unique one. Gonna go for the Evo Archers. I don't want to. I'd much rather save them, but I'll try and capitalize on the fact that I had to use them by also going for an Xbow. And yeah, it looks like he's in a lot of trouble. I think he's gonna go for his Evo Barbs because he is back to them. Yeah, he goes for them late. I'll actually just fireball them. Bit of an overcommitment, but I think it's definitely worth it. And as you can see, Evo Barbs nerf. The balances are in effect now, by the way. The Road to Ultimate Champion was before balances, but now this is after, so unfortunately my Evo Archers are going to die to arrows. Wow, I am down like 6 elixir. The dude went LavaHound when I was at 4, so this is kind of scuffed. So I'm going to show you guys how you're supposed to defend these pushes when you're down elixir, because this is not optimal. But you do not really want to commit early, so you'll see right here, I waited to go for my Tesla really late, because I didn't want to just waste it on the LavaHound. I actually just wanted to defend the support troops. And this is a huge fundamental against all LavaHound decks with Xbow, especially 3.0 Xbow, where you want to snipe the support troops first and foremost. So you'll see that I got the Tesla on the Scalar Drags first, I got it on the balloon. Basically, I'm trying to snipe everything but the LavaHound with it if I can, because the LavaHound isn't really the issue, it's the other troops that are the issue. The LavaHound just kind of tanks for that and helps them support their massive push. But the LavaHound itself is a non-issue. You can ignore a LavaHound and take maybe like 500, 1000 damage and still be okay. But you can't ignore, you know, an Inferno Dragon on your tower or a balloon. So hopefully this makes sense, you know, this explanation where you're trying to go for the snipes on the support troops over anything else first when you're defending against LavaHound, and that way you'll have a lot more success in your defenses. So he does go for the arrows to take my Tesla out. There is the Death Pulse, which I actually do really like. I feel like it's pretty cool. I'm going to go for my Evo Archers as well. We definitely did defend this, and even if we didn't, you can see that we have his other tower all the way down to 2000, so even if he somehow took my tower, I was in a great position going into the tower trade. So great first win against LavaLoon, a pretty straightforward matchup. Alright guys, into our next match against No Mercy. Let's show this guy No Mercy right here, right now. We're gonna give him the good luck. See what's up. Just gonna swap my Archers first play. Always a starting play I'm happy to make. And I'm actually gonna Xbow on the left because I'm technically up 1. Archers versus Baby Dragon is a 3 for 4, and I still have, like, I can ignore that entire Baby Dragon, it'll die to the Archer plus Duchess, and I still have a pretty healthy Archer counter pushing in the left. As you can see, beautiful last second log. Gonna E-Spirit to predict an Ice Wizard. Okay, he goes for the Barb Barrel. That's fine, we get a nice early lead in this match, and it's gonna be against Splashyard, I want to say, which is really rare. I actually have not seen Splashyard in quite a while. Like, I always see Giant Graveyard if I'm seeing a Graveyard deck, or maybe even, you know, Mortar Graveyard, sometimes like Giant Skeleton Graveyard, but I have not seen just straight up Splashyard, and wow, he's playing with Wizard. I can actually respect that because, I mean, okay, Evo Wizard, I've heard some thoughts from my pro friends, and people think it's actually really strong, like underrated strong, but base Wizard is still so bad, so I feel like, you know, every other cycle is not too terrible. Really bad. Graveyard though, like, no offense to this guy, but I can just go Archers and he can't even afford a poison in time to kill them, and even if he could, like, it would still fully defend, so I feel like that was really scuffed. I'm gonna go for the bow because he's kind of in trouble. I have Archers counter pushing, I have my Tesla somewhat healthy, and I'm going Expo in the middle so that he can't get a nice Barb Barrel on everything, nor can he get a poison on everything. As you can see, works out very well. Last second log always coming in clutch, and he's actually just gonna take a lot of damage. Goes for the last second Barb Barrel. I can ignore it, both Duchesses are gonna shred that, and game is basically over at this point. On another note, if you guys do enjoy the content, please make sure to like and subscribe. The growth has been a lot slower than I'd like it to be recently, but I got some feedback from you guys in my last video, and I'm trying to take that into account, so I'm trying my best. You know, I've still been grinding with basically daily uploads for the past 2 weeks. I've been putting in a lot of work. Unfortunately, views have been down, but if you guys do enjoy, you know, Ultimate Champion pushes, general, higher ladder content, which we'll try and get out more this season, then I would appreciate any support. It would be you know, really great to get. So yeah, just if you guys do enjoy it, please make sure to show some love. Evo Wizard is coming down with the Evo Knight. Okay, double Evo push. I'll go for my own Evo Archers to try and melt this as fast as possible. He's going to have to poison, but at that point the Wizard's already dead. And as you can see, the Archers also are great against the Wizard because they're not susceptible to that shield explosion whatsoever. Now I can just Xbow with my surviving defensive Xbow, Evo Tesla as well, and I don't really think he can stop this, like respectfully. I think it's kind of over. So I'll log to kind of kill whatever he plays, and he doesn't actually play anything, so game is over. I mean, honestly, I'd say this matchup is okay. Evo Knight's a big pain, but him having the Evo Wizard is so much more helpful than any other variant. Like, you guys saw Splashyard the last few seasons ran Evo Bomber, Little Prince, both of them actually, like both great counters to Xbow. This guy has traditional Splashyard with a Wizard instead of Ice Wiz, so his cycle is quite a lot slower than it traditionally would be. And generally speaking, this just made it quite manageable, I would say. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'd say that was a pretty good win, pretty good matchup as well. I think that's actually the first time I've seen Splashyard in a fat minute. I actually did remember there are some Splashyards with LP Bomber, but like traditional Splashyard like this with an Evo Wizard is pretty rare in my opinion. Alright guys, into our next match against a Japanese player. Let's see what he's going to be running. Going to give him the good luck. See what's going on here. Gonna split my archers. Very standard starting play. You know, I always love this play. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I always go for it. Gonna go for the Xbow opposite, and let's see if we can get a punish going. Knight should be his main tank for the Xbow, so bomb tower. Okay, this might be a balloon cycle, so I'm gonna go for a Tesla to predict a balloon, and oh, he goes for the void. I'll go Skellies. No, dude, I messed up. Okay, this is bad. It's Hog. Oh my god, wait, I think I might have lost the game. Hold up. I have to go for a last second log, but that's going to be so much damage. I'm starting to regret that Tesla, but I feel like it was still a decent play. Like, I got really surprised, like, caught off guard by that Void. Like, I can't believe it, actually. Honestly, I'm not that fond of Void. I think it's really strong against Xbow, and especially as a surprise factor. That's what I was looking for. I said surprise something. I was looking for the term. I got surprise factored by the Void, and now I'm kind of screwed because I'm just down 1,000 against Hog. Which he also seems to, oh, he has an Evo Wizard. I'll Xbow again. He should be down Elixir right now. Like, he spent 5 on that Wiz, so he's going to have to commit quite a lot. I think I just let this go, though. Yeah, bomb tower. I could have caught that with a Tesla, but again, like, there's so many variables at play. The dude can probably just go for a Void, like, wherever, whenever. No, he has arrows. Okay, this actually looks like a rough matchup. I'm going to be honest. He has some underleveled stuff, but, I mean, Void arrows is one of the best spell combinations against Xbow. You can't really get direct tower damage, but I can never get damage either against Void arrows. So, I'm going to have to do something special to break through here. I'm not exactly sure what that will be. I'm going to have to try and figure it out, because, yeah, this is tough, dude. This is tough. I'll pre-Tesla, I guess. I want to get back to my Evos. He's back to his Evo Wizard, and actually Evo Knight as well, speaking of Evos, so I'm not looking forward to... Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Like, Wizard is so good against spells. Evo Wizard is actually pretty good. Like, I did say in my video where I, you know, reacted to the new Evo Wizard that spell survivability would probably be its main benefit and draw, and I do still stand by that. I'll go for my Evo Tesla. He does go for the arrows. Unfortunately, as you can see, just kills my archers. It's actually really sad, and goes for the Void to kill my thing. I have to get back to actually I don't. Wow, Evo Tesla Death Pulse put in a lot of work. I'm gonna go Knight. Okay, that was actually an unnecessary Knight, but I thought I might have to, so it's okay. Wizard comes down again. I'll just fireball it. Dude, I'm actually like really lost right now. I don't see how I can ever break through in this matchup. I think if I didn't get that terrible start, I would be okay, but because I got that terrible start, I feel like the game might be over. I'm gonna go Skelly's E-Spirit to help against this Void. But I still have, like, see, like, Void is just so good. I have to overcommit so much. It's a +1 against the Tesla, and I'm still ending up basically taking a hit unless I fireball the Hog. Like, come on, man. Knight to predict the bomb tower at least. Okay, goes for the high Knight. Let me go Archers. I need to get a lock right now. I don't know if I can. Evo Wizard, that's going to be a pain. Can I, like, do this? No, I can't. Yeah, like, Evo Wiz, you have to overcommit against, honestly, to kill it. Like, that shield, you can't just fireball it like you could a normal Wizard. That would be so much more helpful, but you obviously can't. I'll take one hit, that's okay. Knight, he's definitely going to Void, right? Yep, there it is. So I'll go for the Skellies. Evo archers. Yeah, dude, this is over. I can't do anything, honestly. It's so sad, but like he has arrows for my archers, he has void for my Tesla, and then he just has Evo Knight, which is a great counter to Xbow and also a great tank. So I feel like this is a really rough matchup. I'm still gonna try, but this is not looking good. Unfortunately, guys, this is what the landscape of the game is looking like right now, with void here. So I'll Knight to block. This is a good play though against void. As you can see, it does tank quite a bit. Maybe I can get a lock right now. No, he gets the wizard down last second. I'll go for another Xbow though instantly. I need a lock really badly, so I'm going to try and force one. Bow again. I have an Evo Tesla putting in work, so maybe, just maybe. Archers to snipe this Knight. Knight to hover against the void. There's the void. Let me go Knight. Let me go Skellies as well for the next one. And do we get a lock? I need a lock. Dude, he has double cycle cards too. Like, this is why this is so hard. I can't do anything, honestly. Even if I didn't have that lead, or even if I didn't give him that lead, I still think I would be in a lot of trouble. I'll go in the right. Let's try and do some dual lane pressure right now. Like, he has that bomb tower sitting there. Oh, it's going to jump on the river and retarget. No, gets the wizard down in time. Unfortunate. Log. E-Spirit maybe for the void, and then I'll bow again in the right, or in the left rather, now that he already used his void. Archers, but unfortunately the archer's just going to get arrowed off. Like, yeah, like, it's so sad, dude. I feel like the nerf really hurt archers. Please? No, we still don't get the lock. Any voids? Yeah, like, I can't do much, dude. I get a mini lock. I tried my best. Honestly, I think if I played safer in single, I could have still won this, but it was still a tough matchup. Like, void arrows is not easy, and I did get surprise factored by that void, but I still think I could have played safer, so I'll take accountability for that. Alright guys, into our next match against Dark Lord. Unfortunately, that's going to be my second loss of the season. It is tough. Again, Void is making it hard for us out here. I have 2 losses so far, so sitting at a 95% win rate, tentatively anyways, if all things go well. Because I've gotten this, like, I think last season I got 95% on both of my accounts. So I know 2 losses is 95% win rate. And the first one was Giant Void, so that was pretty tough. Oh, wow, okay, I messed up the activation. That's my bad. Sometimes I still mess that up, so it's tough. But I'll leave that loss in the video, just because, I know a lot of you guys like to see when we're human too, like us YouTubers. Like, we do still lose, even on, like, ladder pushes and everything. And it's not easy. It's not just free wins all the time, especially for 3.0 Xbow Cycle. I'm not trying to say, like, oh, every single meta is, like, the worst it's ever been for a deck. It sucks. Like, I do kind of feel like that, but I'm not trying to be like too negative about it. But at the same time, like, that match does go to show there are some very tough matchups out there for 3.0, and if you are going to push ladder, it's just inevitable that you will get those matchups that you're going to lose to if you don't play absolutely perfectly the entire time. And honestly, I didn't. Like, I think at the start I had the right idea with that Tesla punish, but I just did not factor the fact that he had a void in the deck, like, or even the fact that he could have had a void. I didn't factor that in, and so that was, something I should have been more careful about. Something I will be more careful about in the future now, because, it was Hog. If I didn't go for that Tesla, I would have had Tesla for the Hog, wouldn't have taken all that damage, and I maybe could have spell cycled him. Like, that was possibly a route I could have gone over through that game. But anyways, we are up against what looks to be P.E.K.K.A Mega Knight right now. I'm going to go for an Xbow because I have an Evo Archer counter pushing, and I believe I've outcycled the P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, and the Mega Knight. So let me log all of this. I think he is going to Mega Knight on this, though. No, Fireball. Okay. I'm going to get a lock. Nice lock. Let me just Knight because I think he might... Okay, he goes arrows. I'll go E-Spirit Skellies as well because I thought he would go for a troop. I was just predicting a troop. Nice, we forced out the Evo Zap. Honestly, the guy cycled to an Evo Zap pretty fast. I mean, it's still single elixir. He's playing a really heavy deck. I'm going to Xbow. Hear me out, guys. I think he can afford a Mega Knight or a P.E.K.K.A in time. Just my hunch. I think elixir... Okay. Scrap that. Ignore everything I just said. He could obviously afford one in time. I thought he was really low on elixir, though. I guess I was right, because he's still, like, not really supporting this P.E.K.K.A at all, so... On the bright side, I at least forced out a P.E.K.K.A, and I have outcycled it now, but it doesn't mean much when the guy has MK P.E.K.K.A. This is going to be one of those absolute mid-ladder matchups, and I hope you guys, like, enjoyed this, because I feel like these decks are pretty annoying to face up against, but I know a lot of you guys struggle against these in the mid-ladder range especially, so hopefully I can show you guys just how to have success against a deck like this. I'm going to have to get back to a second Knight for that. Okay, in hindsight, I didn't need that Knight, but I wanted to be extra safe, so it doesn't hurt. Let me log E-Spirit to kill the Firecracker. Nice interaction, guys. It just counts as a normal Firecracker now, so same as archers, it dies to arrows, it dies to E-Spirit log, like the same interaction, so that's pretty helpful for us, I guess. I'm going to Xbow because I have a Knight and a Tesla counter pushing, like decent counter push. He's going to P.E.K.K.A. I can archers to melt it, and he has a really heavy deck, so I feel like if I just play really passively and defensively, it's not really going to end up working out for me. I do have to pressure quite well and just force him to defend my stuff, otherwise he's going to build a massive push. So I think that's just kind of the game plan I'm going for. He has pretty good spells. I mean, he has Fireball, Arrow, Zap. Like, those are some spells I would want against Xbow. I'm not going to lie to you. Because you can arrows off all the archers. You can Fireball the Xbow in the tower, which he might do right now. Now gets the Eggsy down. Okay, that's fine. I'll just let this go. Honestly, like, this is a deck that's very hard to break through against. So, I feel like it's going to get pretty tough as the game progresses. Just because, like, oh gosh, it goes for the P.E.K.K.A in front. I'm going to have to defend this somehow. I think I have to stack a second Tesla. Let me try and activate King. I'll show you guys this little trick. E-Spirit as well, just to distract the Eggsy. Firecracker, please? No, okay, never mind about that. I kind of panicked. I went E-Spirit to tank for the Eggsy. I thought it was going to be on the tower for a second. Wow, he just naked Fireball arrows me. I have to Fireball him back. This is going to be sketchy, guys, because he's going to outdamage me heavily. He has Fireball arrows, Evo Zap. I have Fireball Log. Oh no, Firecracker? Oh god, okay. That's going to be so much damage. That's actually huge in a bad way. Let me Fireball again. Like, I have to. When you're in a situation like this, guys, if you saw the game yesterday against RG for the Road to Ultimate Champion, this is just how you have to play sometimes. You have to spell no matter what. Like, look at him. He's just spamming all the spells on the tower. I have to do the same thing. So, Fireball right away. Get back to a Log to kill that Firecracker. And I can't take any more Firecrackers on my tower if I want to win this. I'll go Archers just to melt everything. Fireball Tower once more. And we are in the lead still pretty comfortably, might I add. But it's still looking a little sketch because he is just up so much in terms of spell power. I'm going to Fireball still, get back to a Log for this, and make sure I hit the tower with my Log as well. I think we just barely won. Yeah, we won, guys, just barely. Like, that was so close. But we are going to walk away with that. GG's to this guy. Thankfully, I had a nice lead that helped me out. If I didn't have that lead, who knows where this would have been. That was a really interesting matchup, Mega Knight P.E.K.K.A, but I mean, I'll take it. Like, I guess decks like those are a thing with those spells. You have to know exactly how to play again. So hopefully it helps you guys out with the spell cycle race and just winning in single as well. Alright guys, into our match against this Japanese player. Let's see what's going on right now. I am getting closer to Ultimate Champion. Unfortunately, that one loss hindered me quite a bit, but I'm getting back up there. We both trade logs, that's fine. Looking like another cycle deck. I'll just cycle my log, or my knight the back rather, not a log. Okay, Logbait. I'll Tesla. I'm really not fond of Logbait. I think it's one of the most annoying matchups for Xbow, but because of that, I've obviously practiced it a lot, and I've, like, you know, studied a lot of top players playing this matchup, so hopefully I can show you guys how you're supposed to play this matchup. I'll go Xbow in the right about now. Skelly's to predict the Tesla, but yeah, you're just going to rock it. Smart move, good play to do. So this looks like it's just going to be classic bait with Evo Knight, Evo Tesla, if I had to guess. Gives the well played. I'm not sure why. I didn't really do anything special, but thanks, I guess. I have to count his Princess Cycle as well. I believe he's one off right now, so we should be okay. Shouldn't take another Princess just yet. But yeah, Princess Bridge is pretty much the biggest issue in this matchup because that's how they get damage on you, and then you can't really get damage on them because they have an Evo Knight, they have a relatively fast cycle, and they have the Rocket, of course. I missed one Goblin, but it's okay. Duchess is really broken. By the way, ever since the balances, I feel like 3.0 might not be the move. I'll experiment with our other Xbow decks as I did last season, and I actually did well last season. Like, I got to 3,200 twice. Unfortunately, I tilted it because I wanted to go higher, but like I was still able to get, you know, a top 300 secured with Xbow, like with another version. So I feel like you can also still do that with 3.0, but like it's just getting really rough for 3.0 in this day and age. So I think other Xbow variants might be the move. So I'll experiment with those and keep you guys posted with some higher ladder videos. Let me E-Spirit for this barrel. As you can see, the placement you want to use, guys, because my friend actually made this mistake once. You don't want to E-Spirit the back. You want to E-Spirit either the left or the right at the top of the barrel. That way you'll get a full counter with the Duchess. If you don't do that, then the Goblins will get 1 or 2 stabs, I'm pretty sure. So just keep that in mind with your E-Spirit placements. I'm going to Fireball Tower, because again, this is like the only real way you can get damage. Or I didn't really say that, but I'm saying it now. Like the only real way you can get damage in this matchup is Fireball Cycle. Because if they're smart, you're not going to get an Xbow lock. Oh no, he gets 2 Princess hits. That's rough. I'll have to try my best to come back. Let me Xbow. If he tries to defend without... yep, okay, I'll Evo Tesla. If he tries to defend without a rocket, I have my Evo Tesla to reset. And we melt everything. We get a lock. Beautiful. I think he didn't expect his knight to be out of range of the Xbow. Honestly, neither did I, but I'm very grateful for that. Because now we get a huge game-winning lock. Actually, like, that is game-winning. I'll just Fireball Tower. Nice, Tesla kills the Princess. That would have been bad if it didn't. I'll Knight for his Evo Knight. I'll log all of this because I can just E-Spirit to full counter the barrel. Skelly's to predict the Princess, and yeah, we caught him. Let's go. Nice. So he went Princess super late. but I thought my scalers were too early, but they were actually just perfect. We caught him. So gonna Xbow again, kind of get ready to let this go. I'll Knight to predict a Tesla, but I'm expecting him to rocket, and that's fine. I just want to force stuff out. Okay, I'll Tesla. I think he's not gonna rocket, right? So yeah, he's not. Wow, hold up. Log, go for my cycle cards too. E-Spirit Skellies. We're actually gonna get a lock, guys. Hold up. Yeah, that is a connection. He's gonna have to respond even more. Princess, ooh, that is not what you want to see. Nice, we kill the princess and we still get a lock. Yeah, this is going super well. Gonna Xbow again. So basically, guys, what they're supposed to do is just, okay, I'm gonna let this go. You cannot contest an Evo Tesla. That's just kind of a fact. What they're supposed to do is they are supposed to rocket almost every Xbow and like build up an advantage with their princesses. But I feel like he's been playing a little bit too passive, I guess. I'm gonna get the Tesla. Nice, good catch on the princess. Again, we can't take any princess bridge damage at all. Yeah, I feel like, also, I don't know why he's switching to my lane. Like, he has all his damage on the left. You should just stay with that. I'll Fireball Cycle. He Rocket Cycles, that's okay. Now I'll pressure. But you still have to pressure a lot with Xbows. I'm just never expecting to break through if they know what they're doing. So the real way I get damage is usually with Spell Cycle, and catching all their princesses to minimize their damage. That's, like, kind of what I go for. Let me Tesla to try and catch something. Yeah, I can Tesla for all of those. The pulse should affect most of the spears. Okay, doesn't do too much, but I'll Fireball again. He's gonna rocket again. I can just get my next Fireball down, and we win the game. So beautiful one. This is like kind of a masterclass against Logbait, guys. I did get a lucky lock, I guess, with that Knight out of range, but still pretty much how you want to play it. Spell Cycle, defend perfectly, and pressure well. Alright guys, into our match against Nafi Rahman. We are now 2 wins away from Ultimate Champion, so 2 losses. You know, I'm a little bit upset about the other one because I feel like I could have gotten 97%. The Wizard, Hog, Void one. It was still a tough matchup, like Hog Cycle with Evo Knight, Void Arrows, but I definitely think I could have won if I didn't have that bad start. But nonetheless, you know, we'll try our best to just get some nice wins and go to Ultimate Champion with a 95% win rate. So we see Skelly Drags and Guards looking like Lava Hound, especially because I think his banner had Lava Hound as well. So I'm down for this. I'll go E-Spirit as well. And he goes Lava. I'll just Xbow same lane. Now, this is kind of bad. I'm not going to lie to you guys because I feel like I spent a lot of Elixir Skellies. Oh, I messed that up. Okay. This is looking really bad now. Like, honestly, this is scary. I feel like I'm down a lot of Elixir, and this is not optimal. So Archer's first and foremost. Let's try and see if he has arrows or not. And if he has a Fireball, that'll be an overcommit that he has to go for. Loon, okay, again, exactly the same thing I told you in the other Lava Hound matchup, guys. You want a Tesla on top of the Loon instead of the Lava Hound, exactly like this. Then I'll E-Spirit for all those pups. That's going to help a lot with the interaction. Nice. And then that's going to be pretty much no damage. Yeah, that was clean. So, okay, that ended up super well for me. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I thought that would be a lot worse than it was because I spent a lot on the right with my cheap pressure that he just ignored. Then I went Xbow. I messed up the eye drag catch as well. Like, I thought everything was bad, but it ended up working out really well, actually. I'll Xbow. He actually doesn't have anything in cycle. He's going to Skelly Drags, and I'll just Fireball it. Yep, told you. Because the Knight would not go in front. Okay, Void. That I was not ready for. Damn, dude, Void really is a bailout against Xbow. It's kind of annoying, but, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Like, I feel like that was a great punish. Might have won me the game in any other circumstance. And speaking of great punish, this one is not so great because I can just Tesla, even though my Duchess is low. Ooh, he has an Evo Zap. I'll E-Spirit to hold that Loon in place just because I want the other Duchess to kill it. Nice. And, I guess the Zap was okay, you know, forced out the E-Spirit, but not the end of the world for me by any means. But yeah, I knew he had to Skelly Drag because anything else, he probably knew I would have gone Evo Archers to melt. So I was kind of upset about how that sequence worked out with the Void. But I'll log all of this, maybe get a lock right now. Hover my Knight for the Void. There it is, gonna react, Knight low, and E-Spirit as well to maybe take even more. I don't know if that does anything, like Knight plus E-Spirit versus just Knight. I haven't like perfectly memorized how Void works yet. We still get a nice lock. Again, guys, that is the counterplay. I made a video how to beat Void decks with Xbow. That is it. Like, you have to catch the Void with a Knight or an E-Spirit. And I saw some of you guys' comments, you know, you can go Skeletons to take 2 ticks of the Void. I feel like that's a really high skill play, though. I'm not really used to it at all yet, so I'll have to learn it. But it is cool that a lot of you guys told me about it. Nice, the Void is going to get on my Knight, then I'll go E-Spirit to tank the rest of it. He gives a well played. That was a good game. He's been a good sport, but really good win against Lava Void. Not that easy of a matchup, I guess, because Void is annoying. Again, it can bail out against an Xbow very well, but I still feel like I played that one nicely. You know, defended very well, caught his Voids well towards the end when I knew he had one. The first one, obviously, I did not know he would Void, but yeah, I'd say that ended up going pretty well for me. So Lava Void, gonna have to get used to matchups like these guys. Void is everywhere in top ladder right now, and I don't see it changing anytime soon unless they emergency nerf it, which I honestly don't know if they will. But we are now 1 off Ultimate Champion. Let's get it. Let's get the final win and call it a ladder push. Wi-Fi symbol? Okay, please don't lag me out. I would appreciate that. Okay, we are back. No Wi-Fi symbol. All right, final match against a Japanese player, United Tokyo. Let's see what he's going to be running. Let's get Ultimate Champion, guys. Gonna Skellies right now. He's playing Cannoneer. So as soon as I get into the match, first thing I notice is usually their tower troop. Ooh, wait, this is Eastbert connects the tower. Not bad. Cannoneer, you can cycle Skellies at the bridge. As you can see, you will get 1 hit. So we force out the Ghost. Ghost plus Fisherman looks like it's going to be Royal Giant. I feel like this guy maybe can't afford a Dagger Duchess, that's why he doesn't have it. And Cannoneer was nerfed, it does a bit less damage now, but it's still pretty good. But I feel like it's pretty good against the Giant decks. Like, Cannoneer does well against Giant, because Giant is everywhere right now. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Again, I did face my fair share of Giant guys. I'm not saying I didn't. In these videos, I didn't, but in like the Royal Champion videos, I don't think I've matched Giant yet. But I did a lot in Grand Champ, Normal Champion, and I even lost 2 Giant Void arrows, like that hard counter matchup. That was my first loss of the season. So it is there. It's tough. It's definitely what's making Xbow pretty rough right now. But yeah, I feel like this guy's like with RG Cycle with Cannoneer probably does okay against Giant decks because he has a Cannoneer as well. That might be why he's running it. Gonna Skelly just to force a response out. He's gonna have to respond a little bit more to this. Nice, we force out the E-Spirit. Good enough by me. And I'll just log Cycle again. So we are just, maintaining a nice early lead, and I'm holding on to that. He has Evo Archers, so his Evos are going to be Evo Archers, Evo Royal Giant, which I'm okay with. Honestly, Evo Archers, not that strong anymore. They're actually pretty good against Xbow, but they got nerfed. They died to Log E-Spirit now, just like a normal pair of Archers, so I feel like they won't be too bad. And Center Tesla is pretty crucial as well, guys. In this matchup, you'll see I haven't played a single Xbow, just because I'm trying to play very passively and just chill, basically. Like, not trying to overcommit to anything, not trying to do anything special, just chilling, just getting my lead, holding on to my lead, and, like, maximizing. We get another Knight hit for our troubles as well. This is just going so well. He goes RG. Good RG, because he has the LP down to have the 3-card cycle, so even if I want Xbow to punish, he would easily get back to a second RG, and also I can't Xbow on the right, because that LP is sitting there just clogging the lane anyways, so good RG by him, but I think I'm still okay. I'll split my Evo Archers. I think he has a Fireball in this deck, so let's see what he chooses to Fireball. Yep, he chooses to Fireball that. Misses the Knight, so he actually just Fireballed 1 Evo Archer. I feel like that was decent for me. Death Pulse of the Tesla, shout out to that. Now, I saw one of you guys comment saying, or I think it was someone in my server, saying that you've seen me Fireball the Evo Archers before, and so that's why you went for that play and got punished for it in one such instance. This time I'm not going to Fireball, because I feel like it's a good play if you're up Elixir, or like if it's like a totally neutral situation. But right now, I feel like I'm down a bit of Elixir, I'm stuck in a defending loop, and I don't want to be at any more of a disadvantage than I have to be. So in this case, I'm not going to Fireball. Let me go for the Skelly's Tesla, and then I think I can Xbow, because this should full defend everything. Then I can Bow. He goes for the Fireball. Wait, why is the Fisherman over there? Oh no, hold on. Let me log. Wait, this is looking rough. E-Spirit as well to catch the LP. We caught him, but Knight to catch the Guardian. Okay, this should be still a lock, right? Like, no, I think I miscalculated, dude. What is going on? Okay, we're actually not going to get anything. Dude, that is so crazy. No, I think I just threw the game. Let me Expo. He's at like 4 Elixir right now. Maybe I can catch him without an RG. Oh, just barely got it down. Okay, this is bad. Guys, I really thought that was a great Expo opportunity, and it was, but I should have just defended. I was up so much damage. I didn't need that. I didn't need to go too aggressive. I just thought it was, but my cycle didn't do me any justice. I didn't have a log for those Archers. Or I would have gotten a nice lock, but this is bad. I'm going to Fireball now. I have to. Like, this is not one situation where I'm chilling. I have to get my damage back. So I'll go for the Knight. I'll go for the Evo Tesla. Then I can Evo Archers if I need to. Don't think I need to, though. He Fireballs the Tesla. Very aggressive. Let me Expo to punish that. Evo Tesla does not Death Pulse, but we still take no hits. Just barely. I'll go Archers to catch the LP. Okay, we caught him. And then I think I can get a lock. Yes, we got it. Okay, hold up. We're actually cooking. Log for the E-Spirit. Yes. Okay, I think we just came back, guys. Nice. So that was like the most tense thing ever. I almost choked with that Expo punish attempt, but I'm back and I was able to bounce back. So I'll just go for the double Fireball right now. Pretty basic stuff, just get back to the Fireball. Tesla to be extra safe because I don't want to choke, just like I just did. But yeah, that was a nice comeback. So, in hindsight, I should have gone for that really aggressive Expo punish. I feel like if I just stuck to my guns, played passively, and defended well, I would have definitely just had a comfortable win, but I still had to create a good offense. At least I was able to do so and still come back. I didn't end up throwing away that entire game. Thankfully not having even more losses, so 2 losses, as you can see, 1960 rating points in Ultimate Champion League, and that is going to be about top 1.5k in the world spawned in, so not too bad. I'll flash the win rate formula on the screen for you guys right now, as I usually do, because I took away the win rate screen for some reason, but yeah, it's like you can just calculate it, and I know it's 95%. Like, I know this stuff by heart by now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. You know, 3.0 Xbow Cycle, I feel like, is in kind of a rough spot in the meta, so I'm very happy with the 95%. Like, I faced quite a lot of Void, you know, Lava Void, Giant Void, that Hog Void. I beat Royal Hog's Void after that. Like, just a bunch of Void decks, and I did lose to Giant as my other loss earlier, so it's not like too easy for us out here. Yeah, as you can see, there's the Giant Void loss I had. Very tough matchup, but you know, hopefully it just goes to show that you can still have success if you play well with 3.0, and 95% is still pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it. So that's pretty much it for the ladder push, guys. Hope you enjoyed the Ultimate Champion push. Look forward to some top ladder videos coming soon. And that's what it's the videos. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.